Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today's video is going to be quite heartbreaking because, as you can see, my ladder season ended at 2,800 medals. I don't even have any words, man. I was able to reach 3,200 multiple times. I tilted down to 2,900 after the first time, then I recovered and got 3,200 again, but unfortunately I just wasn't able to hold it. My goal was 3,300 this ladder season for a top 250 finish or better, and unfortunately I just wasn't able to do it. It was such a bad meta for Xbow cycle. Honestly, I'd say one of the worst ones we've ever had. It's definitely up there with the Monk Phoenix one, possibly even worse than that. There's just so many decks that counter us. There's Giant Lightning of all decks, that's a meta deck. There's Drill. Is just so disappointing, and after putting hours of blood, sweat, and tears into my season this weekend, I just wasn't able to close it out. Feels really bad, so I was pretty depressed earlier, but as I said, I still peaked at 3,200 multiple times with Xbow cycle, and I did record that push, so I'll be showing you guys those games in today's video. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get right into the matches. Alright guys, I found my game. Oh no, EA Hika Lava. I'm at 3k right now, going for 3,300 in today's ladder push, so we'll see what we can do, but Lava Hound is already a bad sign. I've faced this guy multiple times, and I literally only have Tesla in this deck as air defense, so this is already looking really bad. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I don't even want to make a play right now, because if he goes for anything, like if I go Xbow, he just ignores it or something. I don't even know what to do. I'm just going to Xbow. He goes Valk the back. I don't see a better play right now. Goes for the Tombstone and iDrag. I think I'll E-Spirit to reset the iDrag and then probably just try and let this go after the fact. I'll get a mini lock, but that's not going to do anything, and this is already looking terrible, guys, because he does have the Valkyrie, which is a great ground counter to Xbow. The more ground cards Lava Hound decks have, the worse it is. Get a Knight in front just to pressure a bit, because I don't want him to just Lava Hound the back for no reason. Nice, we did get the Skeleton Dragons out, so that's going to be a bomber hit on the tower, and we should be good. Oh, what? Goes for the Lava Hound. Okay, I'm going to have to Tesla for these, and I think I have to poison as well. Yeah, I do have to, because that's on the Lava Hound, not the Skelly Drags for whatever reason. I guess we get the retarget, but yeah, this is... Oh no, goes for the Loon. I don't even know what to do. I think I have to Xbow. Dude, like, Xbow, please pull the Loon in time. Okay, and we'll get like a mini lock, but dude, this is so bad. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I'm gonna take... Oh no, I think I'll take like 2 Loon hits. I can't even do anything about it. I'll go for the Knight at the bridge at least to maybe like force something out, and then I can bomber. Okay, I thought I would get the Valkyrie forced out, and then I could bomber. Dude, we take 2 Loon hits. We're already down 2,000. See, this is what happened against Lava Hound. I had nothing to play into that Valkyrie. I had to Xbow, and then I just kind of got punished. Like, he can just go for a big lava push and single, and I can't do anything. That's how bad this is. I'm still going to try my best, but honestly, this already looks like it's over. I think I have to stack Teslas in this matchup, so I'm going to go Tesla first. I have become pretty experienced at this matchup, even though it's so bad. I have practiced a lot because I've been grinding this deck out, and I think I've discovered more about this matchup. I'm going to Expo right now because that was such an aggressive play. Then I'll go for the Knight, and we actually are going to get it down in time. Then I can go for the Tesla to stun everything. Skeles to catch the iDrag. Hold up, I'm actually cooking right now. I think I have to E-Spirit as well to reset that Inferno Dragon to get this Expo lock to maximize its potential. Unfortunately, the Tesla does take the Loon Death Bomb damage, but we still do get some nice Electro Pulses out, just pretty satisfying as always. Gonna ignore this and go all in right now. I mean, I'm not gonna fully ignore it, like straight up just not respond, but I do have to defend the Expo as well. I can't just full defend the Lava Hound. So I'm going to go for my Tesla right now. We do force up the Loon, which is good. I mean, he can't Loon with his push now. And Expo's on tower. Knight's going to get to the tower as well. Oh my god, guys. Wait, that's just poison. Oh, there's no way I actually just beat this matchup. This is crazy. I literally only have Tesla. That's actually wild. I actually can't believe it. Like, I have nothing else to say. For the first win of my push, like, that's ridiculous, dude. Oh my god. But we just beat Lava Hound with this deck, so it's already off to a great start. 30-52, top 400 in the world. Alright guys, into our match against Vega. Can't believe I just beat Lava Hound, dude. I still can't believe it. Like, I always lose to that matchup. I'm very used to losing that matchup, so I don't have any words, man. That was just wild, especially after that start. We see a Bomber. Okay, just gonna Knight the back, I suppose. Bomber doesn't tell me anything. Literally every single deck in the meta is running Bomber. I am gonna poison the LP. This is risky because it looks like it might be Giant, and if it's Giant, it is Giant, okay? I don't even have to say it might be. I mean, there's like a 50% chance anytime you play a ladder game in this season that you're going to be facing Giant, just because of how bad the meta is. Like, it's actually so atrocious. But I was going to say, if it's Giant Pump, that's not the best situation for me because I just used my poison. But we'll see. Going to Tesla all the way in the corner over here, then Knight for the Fisher. Does go for a really aggressive Lightning, so I could maybe Xbow to punish that Lightning. I actually have to log. Never mind, man. If I ignored that and went Xbow, I might have been fine, but I just did not really feel like I could. I mean, I think even one Giant hit is too much to take in this matchup. You have to basically take no Giant hits the whole game, don't take any Evo Bomber hits, and then perfectly defend. Goes for the Phoenix opposite. I'll just Expo, Skeles to predict the LP, and we do get a lock, so he goes late LP. I guess that does work in favor of him against my prediction. I'll go for the Evo Bomber now to snipe everything, and goes for a Knight. Really bad Knight. Actually, no, it's a good Knight. Never mind. How did that go in front of the Phoenix? That's what I'm really confused about, because I was going to say that's a bad Knight because the Phoenix was still taking the targeting of the tower, but I was wrong, bro. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'll just E-Spirit for this Phoenix, and then it should die. He might Giant the bridge because, I mean, that would be a good punish. My Duchess is low, but if not, I'll just reset and I'll be fine. We have a nice lead. And on another note, guys, if you do enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. I've been working my ass off this season. It's been so bad for Expo, like, genuinely so bad. I've been trying my hardest, so if you do, enjoy the ladder content, just the pushes and me, just sweating to try my absolute best to make Expo work in this terrible meta, then any support would be much appreciated. Gonna log that Bomber to kill it. We do get a lock, hold up, and now I have to let this Expo go. Yeah, I have to let it go. Well, I'll go Knight, actually. Yo, that was a perfectly timed Knight. I'd never get that to get the Phoenix. I read it said I was going to let it go. But, okay, we have a double Giant push. I'm going to Tesla first, then Poison. Then I think I have to log as well, but wait for him to pop the ability maybe so I can clip that. Okay, didn't get the clip, but still, I'll Bomber on the side to maybe snipe the Guardian as well. We do get the snipe, dude. I can't believe I just beat Giant Lightning. Like, there's actually no way. How am I beating these matchups, dude? First Lava Hound, then Giant Lightning. Okay, it's not over yet. Evo Knight the bridge. Definitely going to take the poison. Another huge thing, as you've seen in this match itself, is that poisons on defense are absolutely crazy. In this matchup, and essentially a necessity. Got a Knight to protect my Tesla. Need this 1 HP Tesla to stay alive against this Giant. There's the Evo Bomber. So I'll just go for the log plus Bomber to kill it. And then I think I'll Tesla just to be safe. He might Lightning, but okay, the Giant's basically dead. So we're good. I just poisoned tower and we win. Dude, I can't believe I just beat this. Like, what in the world is going on? Even he gives a wow. He has, like, this is literally a 100-0 matchup for him. Like, pretty much. There should be no way you ever lose this. I've lost this at least 10 times this season so far at top ladder. Like, it's crazy. So I actually can't believe I was able to win that, but I'm not complaining, dude. I'm actually playing so well. Top 350 in the world now and 1 off 3100. Alright, guys, we are 1 off 3100, and we're into a game against this guy. Oh no, he's a good player. I don't like playing against him. I think he mains minor wall breakers, but he's been playing different decks this season so far. I'm just gonna Knight for the Bomber, I suppose. Again, Bomber doesn't tell me too much. Literally every single deck is running Bomber. I think I checked the stats, and like 200, or not 200, sorry, out of 200 decks, 150 are playing the Evo Bomber, or like 154 even, like more than 75%, dude. It's absolutely absurd. I'm gonna Bomber to predict an LP, maybe. We do get the Knight instead. Okay, so it's looking like Goblin Drill or Minor Poison. But he has an eye tower, which is huge. I actually really do like the fact that he has an Inferno tower, solely because that's much easier for me to deal with compared to a Tesla. Tesla costs 1 less, and is generally just more annoying at stopping an Expo. So I'm going to go in, just because this Knight is so far out of cycle, and I feel like he had to overcommit to that quite a lot, especially considering he wasted an Inferno tower on nothing. Gonna log the Bomber, hold up, maybe I can log it before it gets another hit. Oh my god, we killed it. And we get the Xbow on the tower. We're going to go Skeletons as well. And E-Spirit to kill this LP. Oh my goodness, we killed the E-Spirit, dude. How am I playing so well? I don't understand. Like, I think I just won the game. My goodness. So, yeah, he's mad. Again, this guy's actually a really good player. Like, I do kind of respect him as a player. But I think I lost to him once or twice already. He was playing different decks. I think he switches. I think one time he had, like, Mortar Graveyard or something. But, I've learned the strategy against Drill guys with Expo. You basically have to pre-Tesla a lot because you need to get back to your Evo Tesla. That's one of the only ways you're going to break through in this matchup. So I'm going to go for my Tesla the bridge right now. We do force out a Knight, which is pretty good. I think I'm still going to Expo just because that Knight's basically dead. And we'll force out an eye tower. And maybe I can Bomber on it. Okay, let's go for the arrows. Maybe that was predicting my cycle cards to protect the Expo and reset the eye tower with like Skeles, E-Spirit or whatever. But I I mean, that was a good pair of arrows. I don't know if the bomber would have hit the tower. Worth a shot anyways. There's the drill, unfortunately right as I log, but it should be fine. I'll just go for my knight. Tesla for the bomber. Skeles to distract this goblin a little bit. We should take no hits. Perfect defense. He wastes an Evo Knight. I don't know how to feel about that. On the one hand, I'm down a bunch of elixir. Yeah, I was going to Expo soon, but I was like, I'm down elixir, so maybe I shouldn't Expo. Good call. He does go for the eye tower, predicting an Expo. I'll just defensive Expo instead, and I'll poison back to mirror his poison. At this point, if I just perfectly defend his pushes, he should never really out-damage me. And with that amazing lead I got in single, dude, that was such a clean Expo offense. I can't believe it. I'll just pre-Tesla right now. Anti-poison placement. Then I'll Knight to predict an Inferno tower, possibly. There's the drill. I think they should stop the Guardian before it crosses. Yup, so I can just go for my log to perfect counter the drill. And the Tesla should fully stop that LP, so I can just go Expo Tesla now. Expo Tesla is actually a good play in this matchup, as you guys can see. And we do actually get double Teslas on the eye tower. Hold up, so my center Tesla was cooking. Gonna bomber. We do get his bomber as well. So let me just log to kill all of this. I think that's a lock, unless he goes LP. Which he does, but also E-Spirit to maybe reset it. And we do almost get a lock. We force out the eye tower. Honestly, I'm going to Tesla. Even if it, like, basically kills the Expo, which it does, Expo dies. I have a Tesla on the board that I can go in with, and I believe he's still not back to his Evo Knight. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I was right, so pretty good situation. Now just poison back. We force out the poison arrows, so Knight poison arrows. I'll go E-Spirit to kite this out of range. We do get that perfect kite. That's going to be another, like, 500 damage. You guys can see these small little plays really add up. Like, it's so important. I'm going to Knight Skeles for the drill, Knight for the Goblin, or for the bomber, Skeles for the drill, and we basically won. I think that is not poison log range. I believe poison does like 320 damage, so that's basically 2 poisons. This is a bit tough. I'm going to go for the log and then Evo. Actually, I'll Knight and I'll save Evo Tesla for the drill. I think that's what I'm going to do. So Evo Tesla gets shoved to the side, which is actually good, because I think if it stayed in that spot, it actually would have killed or gotten killed by the bomber, and I would have gotten some double bounces on the tower. So we're going to get another nice win against Drill, guys. I'm going to BM him just because he was BMing. Okay, actually, I'm not good. That's like friendly BM, I suppose. Not really like too much, but he was BMing a bit. So yeah, we get 3.1k though, guys. Amazing stuff, and that's going to be 301 in the world. I'm really happy I was able to reach this milestone. So next up is going to be 3.2k. I don't know if I can do it, but going to try my absolute best. Alright guys, into our match against Sonico, and his clan name is Sony Tilt. I kind of like that. Hopefully he tilts against me. That would be much appreciated. We see a bomber. Again, okay, Hog Rider. I think I can just Knight. Should not need to log, yeah, because Duchess is so broken. It basically full counters a Hog Rider. Like, you go Skeletons at full counters. I think Knight should full counter. I'm not sure, but most things should full counter that Hog Rider with the Duchess. Like, Duchess is so strong. I'll pre-Tesla. So we see a Knight, so it's probably like some kind of, yeah, Hog Earthquake. I'll Expo now because he went for the Exe, and he's probably going to go for a building. I'll E-Spirit Skeles to retarget, honestly, why not? Like, might as well. We get the Evo Bomber, it's going to die. Oh, hold up, we get a lock. Still gets a really annoying double bounce on the Expo, which is frustrating, because, dude, Evo Bomber is, like, so good against Expo. That's another reason Expo is so bad in the meta. I haven't really talked about it much, but this is really one of the worst Expo metas, I feel. It's really shaping up to be that way, because, I mean, 3.0 Expo Cycle is dead. There are, like, 2 people using it at high ladder, and they're both really good with it, so I don't consider it viable, to be honest, unless you're really good. And this Bomber Bow deck is good, but it loses to basically every single Lava Hound version, unless you play like me in that first game, I guess. But it really isn't good, like, trust me on that. And then all the Giant decks are a bad matchup, like Giant Lightning especially is terrible. Let me Bomber, maybe I can get some hits on the tower, that would be much appreciated. We do, okay, that's great, we get 2 bounces on the tower, that's all I needed. Basically, a mini Expo lock equivalent. Exit the bridge is super weird, I don't know why he would do that. I'll just Knight, and we should be fine. Okay, goes for the NATO. Okay, I honestly messed up, guys. Let me log this Exe back, and that's going to be out of range, so no more splashes. But I should have been a bit more patient with my Knight. I was a little impatient, but you're supposed to go Knight, like, right on top. Anyways, that was a big commitment by him, so I'm going to go Expo now. Evo Knight. Okay, bad Expo. My bad. I still need to work on this, honestly. I talk about this a lot with 3.0, but especially with other versions of Expo that are not 3.0 Expo Cycle, you need to be even more careful with your Expo timings, just because there's not really much you can do to break through some situations. I'm going to go for my Evo Tesla now and stun the Hog Rider. But there's not much you can do to break through in some situations, and you're going to have to recognize it's going to be a spell cycle game. So if you just keep trying to Expo a lot, it's not going to work out nicely, and that was one such case. I had to overcommit and almost got screwed by the Evo Bomber. Anyway, poison on the Exe is definitely worth it. I'll log as well. No Evo Bomber in cycle. Pretty big thing in all Evo Bomber matchups is to count their cycle in terms of the Evos. Gonna Xbow plus Tesla. He does go for the prediction cannon, which actually hurts, but we'll still kill this cannon in time. Okay, he did defend that pretty well. Honestly, it's pretty frustrating that he got that prediction cannon off. But yeah, I'll go Knight, Skeles, log. This should full counter the Hog. Yeah, it will. Skeles got shredded by that Exe, but still, I'll go Xbow now. I feel like I can line up a bomber. This Xbow isn't really to get a lock, but rather to set up a bomber connection. And we're going to get 1, maybe 2 if that E-Spirit does me justice. No, that was so close, man. I feel like that was another bomber bounce warranted, but anyway, it's okay. I'm going to poison back now. I absolutely cannot let him just lightning me out like that. I have to, you know, match it and get back. So, delivery. Okay, that makes sense why his cycle is a little weird. Like, delivery is pretty useless and it's pretty slow, I suppose. So, I'm going to bomber. He goes for the Evo Knight. This is a bit scary. I'm not going to lie. This is pretty scary, but I think I can defend fine. Skeles to protect, and okay, I have to Tesla again, because that Hog is still alive, man. Wait, Evo Bomber. Is that 2 on the... Oh my god, that's 2 on the tower, not 3 at least? Okay. Still, though, 2 on the tower is insane, dude. I don't like that at all. Bomber NATO was so broken, man. Like, I'm using Bomber, don't get me wrong. I'm not, like, saying I am, like... free of criticism for using Bomber, but like Evo Bomber NATO is even worse because you can just line it up for free. It's ridiculous. But okay, really good E-Spirit to protect my Tesla, and he's gonna go Hog, so I have to get back to a Tesla ASAP right here. He's not back to Bomber still, so I should be fine. Goes for a Lightning. I'm gonna poison back. This is gonna be tough, but I think if I play triple perfectly, I can win. So I think I defensive Expo, and then I just try and defend perfectly. Goes for the Knight Cannon. And then Hog the back. Okay, well, how do I deal with this? I think I Knight, then I Tesla once the cannon locks onto Knight. Oh no, Evo Bomber again? Dude, Evo Bomber NATO, I swear to god, it's screwing me over. Although I probably shouldn't have Knighted, that's kind of my bad. Bomber though, maybe? No, he caught it with the Knight. Oh, that was a good Knight. I think I would have gotten a bounce if I didn't miss that. Tesla again. I have to poison. I have to get 2 more poisons down. I don't have a choice in this matter. So poison number 1. He's going to get another lightning down, and he's probably going to get 2. So, wait, I don't think he can, guys. Wait, he's not back to lightning. He doesn't have that fast of a cycle. So I just Tesla. Poison again. I think he can't lightning in time. He goes for the Bomber. Super last second. Bomber NATO. Wait, Skeles, please don't get on my tower. No. Oh my god, that would have been on my tower. Dude, this guy was BMing, so I'm just going to say thanks. He got all his damage with the Evo Bomber NATO, so I can't even respect it, honestly. But I'm just so glad I was able to win. Hog Lightning. Only plus 23 is wild, but just, you know, really nice win. Alright guys, into our match against this Japanese dude. Can't believe that Bomber game, dude. That wasn't even a Hog game, that was a Bomber game. Gonna give this guy the well played. Princess Bridge, of course, so much skill. Anyways, though, Logbait should be a pretty decent matchup for me. I haven't faced much Logbait at all, but just on paper, you know, with the deck I have, I feel like compared to 3.0, Bomber Bow should be very solid. I can probably get some Bomber lineups throughout the game. I can poison his stuff when I want to. What is that rocket, dude? What? Okay, I'm just gonna Tesla. I guess he thought I was playing Drill. Maybe that's a good rocket against Goblin Drill, but definitely not against Xbow. I'll just punish that with an Xbow Tesla setup now. If he gets away with this, I'll be pretty upset, by the way. Like, that would be so stupid. I think he's going to get away with it, bro. I swear to God. Anyway, Bomber. No, okay, didn't get the lineup, but still, he's going to log, isn't he? Let me know to predict a Princess, maybe. Okay, no catch there. Bad Knight. Wow, okay, now I might be in trouble. He might, like, go Knight and then Princess Bridge or something stupid. Yeah, I think he's going to Princess Bridge, guys. I am like 90% sure right now. I know Logbait players, so I'm just going to Tesla. Honestly, it's not the best play because it's just, you know, giving my cards away early. I just told him I'm going to Tesla. He knows exactly what I'm doing and he can react to it however he wants. But still, I think it's worth it just to do that to prevent any kind of Princess the Bridge shenanigans because I really despise that play. Goes for the barrel. I'll just log. Honestly, I don't want to mess around with like E-Spirit Skeles trying to counter without spamming anything. I think maybe an E-Spirit can full counter a barrel, but I'm not 100% and I don't want to risk it because any point of damage that I take is not really worth. I'm trying to prevent as much damage as possible. Also going to have to count his cycle, so now he's 3 off Princess, 2 off. So he went E-Spirit Log. I'm going to have to count his cycle because anytime he wants to go Princess Bridge, I have to be ready for it. Why would you rocket a Bomber, dude? I swear to God. If he gets away with this again, I'll actually be upset. I'm going to go for the Expo. Evo Knight. I think he's going to get away with it, man. I swear to God. I'll Knight. Evo Tesla for this. Come on, I have to melt everything. Come on, Evo Tesla. Do your thing. So Evo Tesla right now. Look at that lightning effect. What was that? Did you guys see that? That was weird. It'll go Skeles as well. He's going to get away with it. I can't believe this, dude. Let me Bomber at least. I need to get a bounce on the tower. That should be 1, right? Come on. Okay, we get 1. That's okay. Better than nothing. And I'll Xbow again to force probably a rocket out, hopefully. If he doesn't, I can defend this. We are gonna not... No, we're not gonna get the knight down. Wait, let me log, though. Get a mini lock. Okay, if he didn't log, I would have gotten a lock, so I'll say that was worth it. Knight. Okay, I need to, like, low spam my cycle cards and then get back to a knight to hopefully full counter this barrel. We actually did. Wow, that was clutch, guys. I full countered that barrel. That was nice. Now I'll go for the bow, Skeles for the princess, and I'm kind of separating everything out so that he can't really get a nice rocket on everything. Plus, I can poison the princess. Perfect. So let me just take that real quick. Princess is going to die. That's beautiful. Now, I think he's back to a princess, so that's a little bit concerning. I'm just going to knight right away because I think he might be back to princess. I don't want to take any princess bridge risks at all. Now I'm going to Tesla. Dude, this guy is just spamming rockets. Like, honestly, Logbait is so dumb for this. I despise the matchup just because they can get away with any kind of rocket they want, but this just shows he hasn't even been doing anything except just rocketing my tower, getting away with it. Like, it's actually so dumb. Anyway, maybe we'll get a lock right now, finally. E-Spirit jumps, and that should be on tower. No, it's not. Poison, though, just to get the tower damage, I suppose. And then Bomber kills the Evo Skeles. That's a bounce on the tower. And that's on tower. Beautiful. And the Tesla's going to catch his Tesla. Now we win, I think. There's no way he gets away with this. I'll Expo right away. Then I'll Skeles for the princess. Really good timing because I was going to go Skeles. But because he went for that E-Spirit, I kind of got away with it since I went for the Tesla first. I was going to go late Skeles. I'll E-Spirit now. Get back to my Evo Tesla, maybe. I'll just normal Skeles and I'll let it go now. I think he's going to Princess Bridge, but I don't really care. I can Expo like this. It's not going to get hit by the Tesla. I'm kind of fine with that. Now I can Tesla for his upcoming Tesla. Going to wait a bit to make him Tesla. Yup, that's why I didn't Tesla right away, guys. I wanted to wait him to go for the Tesla and kind of bait him into doing it. And then maybe we get a lock here. No, we don't. I'll just poison the tower. Just going to make sure I hit the tower, of course. But I think we win now. He's probably going to spam rockets. There's a Tesla. I'll just defensive Expo, to be honest with you. I think I just get the multiple poisons down and win. He's not going to win with rockets at this point, so I'm pretty good. Yeah, that's just 2 poisons. Well, 2 poisons and 1 log, I think, anyways. But yeah, let me log this barrel real quick. Okay, I missed 1, but that shouldn't be the end of the world. Poison again, and I need to log on tower as well. Bomber will full counter this barrel. I learned, yep, Bomber at the back full counters the barrel. Very broken interaction. That's going to be GG. He's kind of mad. Honestly, can't blame him. That's a pretty good matchup for me, but I'm not going to BM back. I'm just going to be respectful because it's a good matchup for me, as I said. But great win against Logbait. I will take that. That's going to be 3-1, 5-1 now. So top 300 in the world, guys. We are actually cooking. Let's go. Alright, guys, into a match against Joseph now. Money Way. Okay, interesting clan name. Let's see what we can do. I just hope I get a decent matchup for once. Like, I've been getting screwed left, right, and center. Wait, pause. But, okay, he goes for a zap. I'll just go for my log. And Evo Zap does not tell me too much. It's a very broken card. It does 1 less damage than a log. I guess that's pretty funny. I'll just pre-Tesla. When they don't do anything, I like to Tesla. Number 1, you have your Evo Tesla, so you might as well just get back to your Evo Tesla by cycling it. Number 2, you can just, like, go for an Expo and you have a Tesla supporting it. So why not, right? Goes for a bowler. I'll just Bomber, I guess. I mean, why not? If he doesn't commit to this, I might get a mini lock. Okay, force up the Night Witch. Terrible arrows, by the way. I think he was scared, but that was a really bad pair of arrows. So, I don't know. Maybe he thought I would last second log, but I just cycled log first play. I didn't even have it in cycle. So, anyways, bowler, Night Witch, arrows. Don't know what this is, but I want... And Zap, I want to say probably some kind of giant deck, because giant's just so broken. So... maybe Giant Graveyard for all we know, man. I can't believe it. But anyways, gonna have to play my best nonetheless. Doesn't matter what matchup I get. That's kind of the way I've been looking at it recently. Like, it doesn't matter if I get countered or if I get, like, an impossible matchup. They do exist. That it does happen, but I just have to do my best nonetheless. And, just try and play well. Bomber puts in a lot of work, but now I'm scared, dude. If he goes Giant Graveyard, I might lose the game. Thank God he goes for the Ewiz. I'm so grateful. And he goes for a really bad Zap as well. I was going to let that go. But if he went, like, Graveyard instead, he might have won the game. I couldn't have afforded to Tesla plus Poison, so... I'll give him the well played. You know, typical Giant player does not know what he's doing. Like, I swear Giant is the most boosted deck in the meta, guys. I was hating on Drill for a while, like, oh, Drill is so broken, it's boosted. Like, I hate Drill. But Giant's even worse, and... if you guys follow me on Twitter, you'll know I've been running sort of a smear campaign against Giant. Solely, or mainly at least fueled out of my own salt, because I've been so frustrated about Giant decks. But it's still true, you can't deny what I'm saying. Like, look at all the Giant decks that are in the meta this season. There's like 100, no, not 100, there's like, I think Is it 100? I don't even remember the statistic, actually. I think it's like 50. Yeah, it's like 50 giant decks, or 55 out of 200 in the top 200. So, like, literally a 25% use rate on top ladder. Don't try and tell me that's balanced. Don't try and pretend anything, giant mains. You guys know exactly how broken your deck is. But I'm going to go Xbow right now. Let's see if we can get something happening, because he goes for a pretty aggressive Evo Zap plus Barbs push at the bridge. Log the bowler back to get it onto the knight. Nice retarget, and he's going to be forced to respond. Wait, I can bomber as well. Maybe get a lock right now. No, gets the giant down in time. That's fine. Gonna go for the high Tesla just to snipe this pretty early on. E-Spirit for all of those bats that are about to spawn. Pretty good defense. Log the E-Wiz just to make sure it dies. And we're honestly defending well, guys. Like, I'm feeling good about this. I'll go Expo again. I don't think he's back to giant. I might be wrong. Yeah, he's not. I have to let this go. I can't really waste anything on it, unfortunately. I'll poison. You know what? Why not? I don't even know if he has giant graveyard or not. I think he hasn't revealed one card, but I'll poison just to get the tower damage. Why not? Go for my high Tesla again. And goes for a giant. Is this the giant graveyard push? E-Wiz. Okay. Honestly, I feel like it might not be giant graveyard just because he has an E-Wiz. Like, I never see E-Wiz in it for some reason, so I don't know. I'll bomber just to make sure this dies. Yeah, I had to bomber. So good call right there. Forced up the arrows. So he has Evo Zap and arrows. Maybe it's just giant beatdown, dude. I don't know. I'll go for a Tesla again, though. These high Teslas are kind of cooking. Goes for a good pair of Barbs, honestly. I was about to Expo, you could see, so it was a good pair. But I was just able to defend. Look at that beautiful Evo Tesla, by the way. So satisfying, just getting that pulse on all the Barbs. Plus the log, like everything just gets melted. It's amazing. And that's a dead bowler. These high Teslas, as I said, are really cooking. I really like them. I've kind of adjusted my playstyle to be very Tesla-centric. Even though that wasn't the case recently, because Tesla is not a very good card to spam anymore. I think Evo Tesla kind of saved us. I'm going to log, poison log, first defensive poison of the game, but I think I have to right here. Then I'll go bow, just because he did commit a lot of elixir there, and we defended pretty well. Let me go knight to kite. Honestly, I'm not going to kite them out of range. I'll Tesla log the E-Wiz though, maybe get a mini lock, or at least force something out. Okay, we force the giant out. I have to kite these Barbs over even still, because I don't want to take any risks on my tower. Knight for the giant, and let's see what we can get here. Goes for the bowler. I'll just go for my high Tesla again. Poison cycle on the bowler. He does Evo Zap. Oh no, that was a normal Zap. Never mind. I thought he Evo Zapped my Tesla. I can log bomber all of this. That should clear everything beautifully. Bomber did not chain onto the E-Wiz, unfortunately, but there's only so much I can ask for it. Like, it's such a broken card. I'll go for the defensive poison. I think we won, guys. There's no way. Like, this was just a giant beatdown deck, and we kind of just outplayed him the whole game. Goes for the last second arrows, but that's not going to do enough, man. So beautiful win against Giant. Going to take that win, and that's going to be 1 off 3,200 now, I believe. So really, really good stuff. I can't believe I'm just, pushing really well. Like, I'm really grateful. And I am beating Giant a surprising amount. Like, it's not a good matchup at all. I'm just playing well against it. So let's see if that was like Giant Graveyard, I guess. I think there was still one deck that he didn't, or one card didn't reveal. We got our E-Spirit Mastery. Oh, he had a Lightning. He held on to Lightning the whole time, huh? But that's still a bad matchup for sure, so I'm glad I was able to win. And we get the max E-Spirit Mastery. Let's go. Alright guys, into our game for 3.2k. Let's get it. Come on. I have to just lock in and win this, so with my starting hand, I need to be so careful right now, because anything I do can be used against me. It's like that saying when you're, like, getting arrested. Splits his Evo Skeles. I'll go E-Spirit the back. Skeles Zap. I'll just Knight. Skeles Zap doesn't tell me too much. I don't really know what this is. Eye Drag. I think I have to bow. Actually, I'll Tesla. It's the safer option. I don't think I want to bow, just in case he ignores it or something, and I still have to respond. I'm not sure if that was the right play. I'm going to Expo now. He goes for the Barbs. I think it's Lava Hound, guys, because he has Barbs plus Eye Drag plus Zap. Great Expo timing. We do get a lock, and we're going to get quite a lot of damage now, so I'm happy about that. That said, I still have to defend these upcoming Skeleton Dragons plus Barbs, so let me go Bomber, Skeles plus Log. That will do a pretty good job of defending everything. That said, I am down a lot of elixir now. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm down like 4. Yeah, exactly 4. Goes Lava Hound. So guys, Lava Hound for the match for 3.2k. Are you kidding me? We have 9 spectators as well. Like, everyone's just watching me push. I'm going to pre-Tesla first. I think that's the move. Then if he goes for the balloon, I can poison. We have 10 spectators now, bro. Like, this is crazy. But yeah, I have to poison if he goes balloon. And I think I'll be okay. He fireballs. Okay. I have to poison now. Poison on the Eye Drag plus Lava. Then I have to Knight. I guess I'll Knight up high to kite this Eye Drag backwards. And I think, okay, I have to Evo Tesla. The poison does not take on everything, which kind of sucks. I can E-Spirit, though, to stun everything. I think we defended that, guys. Yo, that was such a clean defense. Oh my god. That was amazing. Like, that is how you defend Lava Hound, I guess. 11 spectators now. As I said, you have to pre-Tesla so you can get back to a second one, and thankfully that was my third Tesla. Without an Evo, I don't think I would have defended that, so that was so clutch. But I think I have to bow now. I think he has Barbs. Let me try and predict the Lava Hound in the back. Okay, we didn't get it. He just goes Zap. Safer play on his end. I'll Knight to predict the Skeleton Dragons, though. Or iDrag, that works. Then Bomber on the Barbs to get some hits on the tower. That's 1. Come on, Bomber, get another one. Is that 2? That's 2. Beautiful. Now let me go Skeles to kite this out of range. E-Spirit to reset the iDrag's chain up. Or, flame up, I guess. Charge up, I don't know what to call it, but just that flame. And then we'll Expo again as soon as this iDrag dies to pressure. He doesn't have Barbs back in cycle, so this is a good Expo. He's gonna ignore the whole thing and go all in. Okay, guys, if I just defend this, I win the game, so... he goes Scalar Drags. Okay, that's perfect. Really bad Scalar Drags. The thing was already dead. Let me poison the Loon. Let me get back to a second Tesla real quick. And I think we defended just barely. E-Spirit as well to hold it in place, and we keep it alive. I just have to survive now and I win. So I think I just poison on defense. Yeah, poison. The Skeles will die. Then I have to get back to my Evo Tesla, which is right about now. So I just need to get it down. Let me go for that to reset the iDrag. And we just beat Lava Hound, guys. I can't believe it. That was the cleanest I've played in a while. I actually cannot believe it. That was so beautiful. But that is how you beat Lava Hound. And that's going to be 3,200. That's insane. I think this is like top 250 in the world now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, this is ridiculous, dude. So that's 3-2-1-3, and that is going to be 244, top 250 in the entire world. Amazing ladder push, I can't believe it. Like, I'm just playing out of my mind, man. So that was just a beautiful win. I just really got the Lava Hound matchup figured out, I guess.